Hello bandits. Thanks to the folks at Fool's Theory and 11-Bit Studios, we've been checking out their Slavic mythology-woven adventure, the Thaumaturge. In the Thaumaturge, players take control of the highborn Mr. Victor Shulsky. Having travelled the world for some years, Victor returns to 1905 Warsaw, which is currently suffering under the not-so-benevolent rule of Russian Tsardom. Playing as Victor, players will use and unlock various supernatural powers, drawing these from Thaumaturge and unearthly salutars, which you must find and tame along the way. The game delivers an isometric story-driven adventure with turn-based physical and magical combat throughout. Victor's adventure will lead through both light and darkness, and the title offers no clear good or evil choices, but players will have to deal with the consequences of their actions. You'll also work to unlock and upgrade abilities and salutars, leveraging these in battle to give you the edge against increasingly powerful enemies. The Thaumaturge is rated by PEGI at 18 and above and by the ESRB as a mature 17+. This one contains some quite graphic violence and blood effects. In addition, there's been a lot of bad language throughout both inside and outside depictions of alcohol use and drunkenness. There is also some nudity in the title here and there, and generally unsettling themes and visual depictions of unearthly beings. In addition to that, the 1905 setting provides some distinct anti-Semitism, and overall because of this we are rating it as adults only. And with that stacked up onto the rundown, our 5-point check for the Thaumaturge. Gameplay 3. The Thaumaturge has a relatively simplistic battle system as you start out, and while this does grow well later on, it is very slow to get there. There are some nice upgrades, but as a fairly lightweight RPG system, it's not one for those looking for a lot of complexity. Visuals 2. The environments you'll move through have been created beautifully here, but the Thaumaturge is let down by character animations and infrequent visual glitches. In battle and within the isometric view, things look great, but it becomes especially jarring in cutscenes which look decidedly last gen. Audio 5. The music in the Thaumaturge is absolutely outstanding, but I've been even more impressed by audio effects. Thumping blows and unearthly creature effects have really stood out and have definitely been a highlight. Narrative 4. I have really enjoyed the overarching story of the Thaumaturge, but getting there means wading through a fair amount of poorly written dialogue. It's definitely worth getting through, delivering a rich story in 1905 Warsaw, but it does take the shine off it a fair bit. Replay 3. The choices you make along the way do make some difference, and there's a lot of history and snippets to find in order to fully flesh out the backstory. Good if you're after narrative elements, but combat and especially combat animations can get very repetitive. Overall, the Pixel Bandits Booksmart level for the Thaumaturge is a respectable 7 out of 10. While it seems a little loosely held together at times, the Thaumaturge has definitely had some love poured into it. The story and characters of 1905 Warsaw are great, and while it's definitely slow to build, the combat system does offer a little more depth after a while. The rough edges on this one certainly haven't been enough to make me dislike it, but they have definitely taken the shine off what could have been a great experience. Repetition within combat can get a little irksome, but for me the journey through 1905 Warsaw, as well as the Slavic folklore, is definitely worth it. As ever, to provide our review and common sense parents guide, we received a free copy of the Thaumaturge from the folks at 11-Bit Studios. And that's all we've got for you today. Check out the extended review at pixelbandits.org for more information on this one. If you found this helpful, a like, comment, share or follow might not cost you anything, but it really goes a long way to helping Pixel Bandits remain ad-free and independent. Either way, we hope to see you again very soon. Thanks for watching.